Hi everyone, my name's Adam McKenzie and I am the creator of the very exciting online training program for women called Strong and Sexy. And today one of the topics I want to discuss with you is something that I often have to explain to a lot of different people, especially women, when I'm trying to get them to get into weight training and understanding the benefit of weight training versus cardio. And these are my top reasons why I feel weights is better than cardio and why it wins the battle against cardio. And to start with here, all right, the main difference between, let's say, cardiovascular training and weight training is cardiovascular training is working on more, I guess, your long, slow cardio if we're talking about aerobic, whereas weight training is working more on building lean muscle mass and your strength, okay? Now, what's the benefit from weight training and building lean muscle mass? Well, the main benefit is being able to burn more fat at rest, okay? So the more lean muscle mass, that's not big muscle mass. So if you're a female and you're a bit scared about doing weight training because you don't want to build muscle, it's impossible to build muscle. I'm going to break that up in another video, but all I want you to do when I say build muscle, build big sized muscle. As a female, you want to be able to have as much lean muscle mass on your body, because the more lean muscle mass you have, the more fat that you're going to burn at rest, which is exciting because if you build that base up, suddenly you're going to be burning a whole lot more body fat at rest than you probably ever did when you were doing your long, slow, I call it boring cardio. Whereas if it's your nice time out and you want to include it into what you're doing, like a long walk or anything else, great. But in terms of being efficient for fat burning or getting you great results, all right, your cardio is not really going to do that. If you're getting more into intervals and things, which I also discussed in a couple of other videos, answering some questions for you guys, is a lot more efficient than doing the long, slower cardio. But let's stay on topic here. It's more time efficient. So what I mean by that is the time that you're putting in here is going to give you benefits after those sessions. So it's more time efficient. The time that you're putting in is going to lead to better results. Rather than committing 1 to 2 hours a day or every couple of days doing long walks, long runs, long cycles, long swims, whatever it might be, it's not really time efficient, because the only time that you're burning any calories or fat is during that time. After those sessions, there's no long-lasting fat burning effect. So you're not really getting the most out of each workout, because once that workout's finished, there's no sort of extra benefit. Whereas with weight training, you're going to get the afterburn. After the sessions, your metabolism is going to stay up higher, and then as you build more lean muscle mass, you're going to burn more fat, which is exactly what we want. Lean and toned. And the best way to explain this, okay, is I often do a comparison for people. It was like, a lot of women, I'm scared, I don't want to do weight training, I don't want to look big, you know, cardio works better for me, I don't want to lift weights, they're not for me. And then I said, well, from a visual comparison, let's have a look at a marathon runner versus a fitness model. And nowadays, the thing that I think is exciting is that women are starting to realize that being strong and toned is a lot more sexy and a lot more attractive than the old skinny model that's out there. And you know, the size 0 or the size 6, whatever it might be, depending on what country you're in, that ridiculous skinny frame is not really as attractive or as appealing as it used to be. And women are starting to see that being strong and toned and female fitness models are a lot more popular now than they ever have been, because for me, strong is the new sexy. And for a lot of women out there, that's a big change that I'm seeing within the industry, which is great, because to be honest with you, strong is the new sexy, because the more lean muscle mass you have, the more toned you look, the healthier your body's going to be, the healthier life's going to be. So it's exciting. So if you want to do a visual comparison of why weights is better than cardio, have a look at a fitness model's body and have a look at a marathon runner's body. A marathon runner's body has no lean muscle mass because they can't. It's not efficient for them to keep muscle on their body when they're trying to run that far. It's just too heavy. Okay, they don't have any fat either. So, you know, for them, there's not much left there. So for you, with your goals and what you're trying to achieve here, if you want to have a lean, toned, sexy body, all right, that's burning fat for you, that has, you know, a good amount of lean muscle mass on, not big muscle, okay, making your workouts more time efficient, so you're getting more benefit from the workouts you're putting in, you're going to feel strong and sexy, and you're going to achieve the results that you want. So good luck. If you're not weight training now, head over to our Strong and Sexy website and have a look at how we've been able to transform women's lives all around the world with our online Strong and Sexy weight training program.